everything you start won't be supported. Sometimes you just have to just take that leap and just do it yourself. I've got to a place where I have not really cared too much of what people think, but I had to take a journey for me to get there. So that meant of me isolating myself and getting used to my goals and things that I wanted to accomplish and just doing it on my own. Because sometimes when you start a journey, people are just not ready for it because they either think you're going to change, not be who they felt like you were. And we evolve, we grow. And it doesn't mean that you are being fake or anything, but just sometimes you evolve and you grow. Change is necessary. We have to evolve to continue to be able to connect as the world changes, connect as we are trying to find ourselves, because we continuously find ourselves. I remember, when I was like younger, I didn't really fit in with my friends that much, but didn't mean that we stopped being friends. It just meant like we just didn't have everything in common. At the time, like my favorite rapper was Jay-Z and Kanye West. And for them, they didn't listen to rap music at all. They were more into like, B2K, Marcus Houston, stuff around that level. And I was more into like, but we still were friends and we still hung out with each other and I still was invited to things. Another thing that kind of made me not really fit in as much was because of the religion I was in. I grew up in a very strong Caribbean Seventh-day Adventist household, and that means Friday nights I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things. Saturday during the day I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things. And it didn't matter because my friends still supported me. They still were there for me because they just like, okay, that's her. She's not allowed to do those things, but she's still our friend. And I think that's what comes with a support system. We don't have to be the same. We don't need to push me into being just like you. I think differences kind of make the support system even more special. I didn't grow up with sisters, so when I was able to find that in a new friendship that I gained, and I also am gaining 3 new sisters, and we'll get into that conversation at another time. But being able to have that, I think it came to me so easily because I just stopped caring. And I didn't want it anymore. I was just like, you know what? I've tried with this person, I tried with friendships with this, and it just didn't happen. When I stopped caring, it was like those things came so easily. And I think it's very important for us to have support systems, but it's also important for us to support ourselves first. And then after that, those support systems will come. We don't have to have things in common. Family doesn't have to always be blood. This is just the way that things are. I recently just did a photo shoot with a new friendship that I'm building, and it's crazy because we have so many things in common. Both of our husbands are Aquariuses. Me and her are the same sign. We react to things the same way. Our birthdays is I think a week apart. So it's just funny how the universe works, but I think when you start appreciating the little things that you do have and even appreciating yourself, things start happening. I'm one of those people where I like to isolate myself to understand what's happening with myself to continue my journey. And if I'm in a messed up mood, I don't like to be around no one, because what I've started to see is that when people be in stressed out or messed up moods, sometimes they can unintentionally take it out on people, and sometimes they intentionally take it out on people. And I don't want to be that way, so I'd rather just space myself out. And I'm a very creative person, and I love to express myself in different type of ways. I got even into crocheting, y'all. Crocheting, reading books, listening to music more. And I'm just really appreciative of being able to have people to call hey, you want to hang out? And I'm kind of weird when it comes to that, so recently more I've just been having people call hey, can we come over? Want to hang out? And I appreciate that so much because I'm not used to that. I'm used to showing up to people's houses, but I'm not really used to people showing up for me. And this has been such a great experience with that. Even with some of the vegan dishes, none of my friends are vegan at all or plant-based. And some of the plant-based / vegan dishes that I do, they'll try it. And sometimes if they're not ready to try it, they'll just be okay, that looks really good, but I'm gonna order me a burger, And I love that. We don't have to have everything in common for us to build a bond. What we're about on this earth is about evolving, because the world continues to evolve. So we have to get with things. Like back in like middle school times for me, like we had chirp phones. So I had to learn to evolve to use smartphones and stuff. You have to evolve. And some people are okay with that and some people are not. Some people will be like, oh, you're not the same, you changed, or you're fake. But no, you evolve, you change, and it's okay to do that. And it's necessary for us to do that for us to have a balance in our lives. And I'm so thankful for the friendships and the support system that I have that have accepted my evolvement. And I accept their involvement as well too. Like I have a friend that came over and he looked totally different. Like he looks like a gym rat now. And that's his involvement. And I'm so proud of him. And I mean, that's just what it is. Like I'm a person that is all about pure love. I give out love before I even receive it. But one thing I don't like is being disrespected or manipulated. And that's when I just like, and I think we're all like that. It just takes enough times to be mistreated to the point where you're just like, all right, just find your support, y'all. And it comes in different ways. Before I keep rambling, I do want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I thank you for being my support system and me taking this journey and evolving, because that's what it's all about, right? All right, you guys, I love y'all, and I will see you guys next week. All right, bye.